Hey YouTube, this is Robin1 here, and welcome to Charmed episode 3. So let's get started. Um, so obviously this episode is the introduction to Victor Halliwell, or Victor something. Um, Basically the father of the Charmed Ones. He was mentioned in episode 1, and we discovered during episode 1 that Prue had a lot of negative feelings towards him. And we know that the father had walked out on family, but we never quite understood why. In this episode, we kind of get the understanding that the reason why Victor walked out was because he had attempted to fight with Grams because he didn't want the sisters to develop their powers. And he basically comes back to try and get rid of their powers. We also have the villain of the week continued thing with like these 3 shapeshifters who are basically trying to steal the book and get their powers. This episode was pretty intriguing based on the fact that we've got a lot more characterization in regards to the Halliwell family. We discovered that the Halliwell family have a lot more problems. And we do see a side to Prue Halliwell that's quite dark, and we see the more darker aspects of the show really play out a little bit. And Victor seems to know a lot more about this world than the Charmed Ones do, which is really, really interesting because he's a human character, but he knows this world. He knows the dangers that happen to it, and he knows, this world has taken things from him. It's taken his family, it's taken his wife, and it's taken a lot of things away from him. And I found that really, really intriguing and really interesting. Just from a character point of view. And again, it was really, really cool just to see the interaction between father and daughter and the complications that the Charmed Ones actually had with their father. The shapeshifter demon people really helped to establish the Book of Shadows as well. The Book of Shadows basically is the source of all of their power. And if someone were to take the book out of the house, or use the Book of Shadows to... Basically, with the Book of Shadows, they can take the sisters' powers away from them. And it's pretty much their biggest source of weakness. Because they can't always protect the book 100% of the time. And I find that really, really interesting. But again, some of the rules of this universe are being established in this season and throughout the episode. We also get the introduction to Leo Wyatt, who is a major character within this series and is a very, very important part of the Charmed Ones. And he is basically introduced as the handyman of the Charmed Ones, who is basically fixing up their house. All in all, this is a really, really good episode. And if you're looking for a lot more character development from these characters, it's definitely found within this episode. Really, really good episode. So yeah, that's the end of this review. I don't have very much to say about this episode. If you are liking these reviews, then please stay tuned for more coverage of Charmed, and stay tuned for more. Bye.